Anybody here?
Do you know what's going on?
Nobody else is awake. We woke up 90 years too soon.
I was really excited because I had actually tried to work with him before. This was not the first attempt I had made to work with him because I was a huge fan. I mean, I thought he was hilarious on Parks and Rec, and then when I saw him in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's a movie star. So I was really excited. So then when it finally came together with Passengers, again, I was really excited.
When I read the script originally, my manager said, I want you to picture Jennifer Lawrence in the lead role. And I was like, yeah, right. But it ruined the movie for anyone else who would ever even attempt to try. Because when I read it, I was like, oh my God, this movie has to be Jennifer Lawrence. And I thought, A, if you're gonna let me do this movie, and B, she would be willing to do this movie, oh my, that would be the greatest thing in history. And she did it, and I couldn't believe it. It's like, I got to work with her, and now she's my best friend.
We're mortal enemies.
No.
Who wants to sleep on a beautiful day like this?
There's something else going on here.
This kind of a movie is nice because it does have elements of all of those things, action and drama and romance and, you know, suspense, and because of that you get an opportunity to try different things as an actor. And one day you are hanging from wires, and the next day you're, you know, doing an emotional scene, or you're doing a romantic scene. I mean, it's like, it was really an opportunity to play a lot of different notes, and that's really fun as an actor, you know. And I got to do it with, you know,
Jerry Lewis.
Jennifer Lee Lawrence? Jerry Lewis.
I don't know.
Jerry Lawrence.
It seemed like you forgot my name.
I did for a minute, but you can
Did
cut that
you?
out, right? It's Jennifer or Jennifer? I just want to get it right.
Greatest migration in human history. We're stranded on a sinking ship.
We're stuck together in isolation, so there's loneliness and solitude and all of the themes that flow through this movie. Deception, guilt, redemption, you know, as well as love and forgiveness and grace and all of those things. So they're all very personal themes, and that's what's really nice about sci-fi, is that it asks questions that you can't ask in regular storytelling, but the answers are often, you know, having to do with personal struggles and very human emotions and desires and wants and whatnot.
It's such a dire situation and such an abnormal place to be in that everything is exaggerated. So it is an interesting way to look at humanity, and it's a really interesting way to delve into a character.
It's all designed to keep us out.
There has to be a way.
This wasn't an accident.
There's something they didn't tell us.
Here we go. There's a reason we woke up early.
The sets were incredible. I mean, every day we'd show up and there would be something different, and it was just so massive.
Yeah, the starship, the Avalon itself, is a massive, massive ship. And we built sets in Atlanta at Pinewood Studios. We actually had to tear a wall down between two sets. It was the biggest single set that they've ever had there. And, you know, the interior concourse of this Starship Avalon, it's beautiful. A lot of times in movies like this, there are, of course, elements of, you know, CGI, but we had some really amazing practical sets that were set up. And Rodrigo, our DP, and the electric crew on this, and the gaffer on this, they put in 8 miles of LED lighting on this set.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
And they never took a day off because they worked so hard, and our hours were really long. They worked for 4 months straight without a day off, laying all of these lights. You know, so much of what you see in the movie was there for us to interact with, which is really, and I know you've done movies that have like CG elements, like the more you can create real elements around the actor, the better I think the performance becomes, because you have something against which to react. And so that interior concourse was just so beautiful.
He brings a good energy, a good mood. He's a spirit lifter. I mean, for everyone. He's the heart, and this is including the entire crew. He's the hardest working person on set.
That's nice.
And we had a very hardworking crew.
We did have a hard work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
They're like the Energizer Bunny.
Jen makes me laugh almost like no one else in my life. She cracks me up so hard all day, every day. She's really, really funny.
Mostly just at things that I'm accidentally doing.
That's not true. No. I'm totally laughing with you. I'm not
Thank
laughing
you.
at you. You're very. She's very funny, and extraordinarily tough, which is I love that. I think she's really tough.